Happy Tuesday, everybody. Mark here at Gilbo Realty. Thank you so much for coming back and watching another show today. It's not a bad day in the villages, but last night that rain was pouring down like a tropical storm. It was unbelievable. I was at Fenny Grill last night and I got stuck there for about another hour and we just had to bolt to the car like several others. Boy, there was flooding everywhere. It was a rough night. That baby poured and poured and poured. So just remember, get those gutters on your house when you purchase a property. Make sure you yank that water away from your house to protect your stucco or vinyl siding. Holy cow. Now, it's beautiful. Sometimes it rains and it clears up relatively quick and it does dry very fast. But you're probably getting rain here in the last month almost every day. Every other day. But anyways, we have some people that are bashing us and other realtors online, an elected official. Think about that. I mean, you figure you have a lot of other things to worry about other than do the bidding of you know who in the villages. And they don't like a lot of the things we're saying. We are re-educating the buyers that are moving here to the villages, hundreds and hundreds and thousands in our database, re-educating them to make a logical decision about the purchase in the villages and how to protect those deposits that are constantly being taken on all sides, whether you're a BLS agent or an MLS agent. That's why we're here. We're here to educate you on your move. It's not fair when someone is trying to move from, let's say, Seattle to the villages without getting all the information up front about what's going on here, ways to protect yourself, how they're different in your area compared to what they are here. Trust me, in New York, they're night and day up there when it comes to protecting deposits and writing offers than they are down here in the villages. And they can actually learn a thing or two down here about writing offers to protect their buyer clients. I couldn't believe so many people, especially buyer's agents, not protecting their buyers' deposits, letting them go over to the seller. Oh man, I get phone calls every week, folks. 5 grand, 10 grand, 25 grand deposits taken. Our buyers, Gilbo Realty buyers, that come in here, people that watch our channel, whether you buy from us or not, they come in here a lot smarter than the average bear. And a lot of people, and I know who, don't like the fact that we're informing clients about that. So we're going to go through that. I'll show you some of the bashing that's been going on online about us and other realtors from an elected official, which is absolutely crazy. I can't believe he's even jumping into that arena. And anyways, we're not going to bash them too much, but I'm going to show you what they're publishing. I won't really read it. I'll just show you how it's being played out online by a bunch of children in grown adult costumes, I should say. And then I have 3 houses I'm going to show you, 2 courtyards and 1 patio villa, fully furnished below 300 grand. Maybe that fits your fancy. And then we'll go from there. If you have any questions, please reach out to me down below. I'm always available. Give me a call, give me a shout, send me an email. I am constantly available. But if you have any questions, please let me know down below. And let's go to the bashing by local politician and some companions that I believe I know who they work for. So Don Wiley, who runs a channel, Go Wingnut, which is interesting, has been publishing some stuff about us, especially this long paragraph he published here on the left, which seems to be a little put together by some PR firm. It's kind of funny. They do this 1-2 punch. What it seems interesting is, someone will go on there and post a comment about us, and then he'll comment with this long information. So this person says that I only base my opinions of the slowdown of building based on the fact that I just look from a bridge and that's all I can see, and I can tell they're slowing down. I think they're slowing down today. Well, that's one way you can tell. But actually, I'm the only one, probably the only one in the villages that has actually counted the number of sales, new home builds from the villages at the county website. And I would tell you in 2024, I didn't get the same figure. So maybe they can come up with an additional percentage that I couldn't find. He says I'm negative about the villages. I'm not negative. What I'm about is about providing data so that you can make an educated decision. Again, he posts on my website, he posts down below in the comments, and I won't put his name up there just because maybe one day he'll have a reawakening in knowledge. But I'm not negative. He says, as a village's sales slowing, and Mr. Willie here posts this long response about bashing the agents, saying that VLS agents or realtors are just the same. Well, we could be held to a higher accountability by the state and the NAR than the BLS agents. And there's probably a reason why the BLS doesn't want to join the NAR. But at the same time, he posts this long response. It looks like it was Chat GPT created. So good for you, Donnie. Got someone writing your articles for you. And he posted down below saying that it's all about the money. All we care about as agents is taking hundreds of millions of dollars in sales and commissions and all this stuff. It's like, come on, guys. Give me a break. That's not what it's about. But then it's kind of interesting. I see a comment the other day, did a live interview I see this little comment. Now, I would tell you, people check the internet for me constantly. And I get stuff from my agents. I get stuff from other people. I get emails from other people. People scour stuff all over the place and they find some stuff. So I found it kind of interesting that a VS post says Gilbo Realty is the absolute, and I won't finish off what the person said. But that I'm pretty sure that that VS was Village's sales department at some point, and they weren't even smart enough to get rid of the VS because I've seen that put that VS before, but it was longer. So they shortened it. What's kind of interesting is again, they're doing the 1-2 punch. Post something bad about us or other realtors. And then Donnie over here, an elected official, by the way, comes on here and starts posting negative comments about other realtors and even myself. So that's kind of what's going on. They think we're stupid. I mean, it's such childish behavior that I can't believe anybody would vote him in the sense of, yeah, he may be a knowledgeable guy. Actually was for him when the villages said they couldn't fly drones over the villages, building sites. But now I'm starting to doubt it, whether I should have actually supported him or not. But if you keep looking at it, I mean, these are the children that are posting comments, and they're grown adults. And you have to be very careful what you believe online. Just let you know, this is what happens. This is what we are changing when it comes to buyers coming to the villages. Our message is resonating, and they're worried about it because what we bring are top things, top knowledge, information to you so that you can make an educated choice. All right, house number 1712 Galloway Drive, 550,000, 3 bed, 2 bath, 1696 square foot. It's an Avondale model, 0.30 acres. It's got a nice lot. It's got room for a pool, new bird cage. Okay, we're going to take a look at it. Let's look at some photos. It's a beautiful house. It's gorgeous. I love the courtyards. They got fenced yards, as long as the yard is good. Some of the yards are just horrible. They're really tiny. And again, if you see the villages marking down some of these homes, because nobody wants them. The yards are tiny. You're looking at a wall. And the demand has fallen off, folks, to answer that person's question again, compared to 2021. Nice little front lanai. Not bad. All right, tile all the way through. Love the big island. It's gorgeous. Love the cabinets. Love the sliders. Nice and bright. Village's $39 fan. I do see a hot tub out there in the birdcage on the left over here. So nice countertops, gas stove. Nice. Love the fan. So this is the master with a walk-in, obviously walk-in bathroom. They have the doorway entry here. I'd like to see their closet. It's pretty same countertops. So these are just Formica countertops. I thought they were nicer than that, but they're not. Basic countertops. Again, they can always be upgraded. A simple trip to Lowe's or Home Depot, you can upgrade them. All right, pocket door toilet. You got a closet over here. Pretty good walk-in is my guess. Yep. So a bunch of room here. Let's go outside. You got this hallway bath, which is shared between these two bedrooms. We see straightforward. Nice picture by the photographer. Get a general lay of the land. Bedroom 1, bedroom 2. See, we don't need 3 pictures of a small little 12 by 12 bedroom. There's a shared bath. So you got this expanded garage, which I love. Got a water filtration system over here. My guess is it's a filter and a softener. So here's what I wanted to see is this backyard. Very pretty. Big yard. Again, you can turn this into a pool yard and expand that bird cage. Not sure what that would cost to restructure this. You're going to have to recut some stuff. Nice. Love it. Woo, that's a big yard. So if you want some space, and I like this house. So think about this one, 550,000, 1,696 square foot, 3 beds, 2 bath, $324 square foot, built in 2022 in the village of St. John's, 0.30 acres. Let's go to another one. All right, the next one, 530 Van Dien Place, 3 beds, 2 bath, 1,499 square foot, 425. Again, stucco siding, 3 bed, 2 bath, 283 a square foot. Van Dien Place, let's see, Village's exclusive 2024 courtyard villa. I like the courtyards. Again, they come back, they're fenced yards. They're really nice. Here it is. So it's in the back section of the villages down in Dabney down here. The only good thing is you can get off the highway and get right in here. Here's the exit. right here. You can get in, go down, you're in. You're kind of a ways out. You can go to Publix over here. It is on the back end outside the villages. Can't get here by golf cart, but it is on the back end. And you can take this 470 all the way in over here to Eastport at some point in time too. So let's look at some photos. Let's just see how it looks. It's a nice house, minimal landscaping. I love it. Stucco siding. Now, these are typically straight ahead from this door is a bedroom. And then there's 2 bedrooms. There's another bedroom down the hallway on the right. And there's the master way in the back right corner. Nice. Again, they missed the bedroom. Okay. So let me see. They got quartz countertops. I love the color of the cabinets. It's pretty. Doesn't have that pushed out kitchen with all the cabinets and sink over here, but it's fine. There you go. This is not a big yard. So if you don't want to cut grass, pull weeds, then maybe this is the yard for you. Okay. This is very easy to maintain. Love the fans. Gorgeous. People are waking up to those fans, boy. Putting in some nice fans. All right. All right. Way too many photos this area. Do you see what I mean, folks? Pictures, photos, photos. We don't need 20 pictures of this room. It's not very big. It's not very big. Look at it. We're still going. How many can we go to? There we go. 25 pictures of that room. Now, look, I don't want to be a jerk here, but, you know, some of these are nice. There you go. It's probably a good pick. They could get rid of 4 or 5 of them and throw this baby in there. Love it. So gas stove down here in this section. Let's keep going. Master. Let's see what kind of closet layout they have. Same cabinets in the bathroom. Again, this is a small room. We don't need a ton of pictures of every angle. Horrible first pick of the bathroom. This should be outside the door looking in. Okay. Walk-in shower. I love it. So it's got the big closet. And again, we don't really know what the closet is. I'm assuming it's on the right when you walk in, right? Here's the hallway. So they do have a closet. This is the front entry in case we're lost, because I am right now. I'm going to help you out. There's a bedroom up here in the front. They didn't show it. They should have came right in here, walked into that bedroom and taken that shot, right? With the bedroom in the hallway. But here's the bathroom that's shared. Here's a bedroom. And across from this should be the laundry room. Okay. Again, we don't need a huge amount of photos of these. I hope you guys are learning about the photography. It is so important for a house. Even though these are nice photos, you can tell they have a nice equipment. But the agent needs to go through these and cut them back. Just because they give you 60 photos doesn't mean you put in 60 photos. Come on, guys. Oh, look at my fingers wearing out. It's spazzing because I'm going through so many photos. All right, there's a laundry across from the bedroom. Took us 20 photos to get here. We're back to the master. Look at that. Oh my God, amazing. That's the first shot she should put in there. Here's the front bedroom. Should have already been displayed, but anyways, not going to harp on that too much, but at least they got it. It's typically an office. It's like a 10 by 11. Okay, so let's check the backyard out real quick. So even though this looks a little rough out here, the grass, trust me, there's been so much rain. You don't know when they took these photos. And usually like a booster, like some fertilizer put on this will really grow the grass back really nice. And there's been so much rain here that this is probably could be beautiful now. And also remember, you got to put gutters on this house. You got to get that water away from your house. This rain will just pound the hell out of that grass. That's probably why you're seeing patches right here. Okay. Yeah, pretty house. So 530 Van Deen Place, 425, 3 beds, 2 bath, 1,499 square foot, sitting at 283 a square foot. It's a little high for this home with a smaller yard, but it's not a bad area. Right off the exit there in the back southern portions, Magnolia Plaza or Publix is right down the road. But you can't go there by golf cart. You have to drive down in there. And people just don't like that. They want to be able to go to the store with a golf cart sometimes. But if you don't care about that, then this may be a viable option. It is pretty far to entertainment, driving, even to Eastport. It's still going to take a little while to get down there. But sitting at 425, think about this one. So my final one is 2466 Soper Place, Soper, 299, two bed, two bath, 1148 square foot, sitting at 260 square foot, but it's fully furnished, built in 2019. Turnkey patio villa in Marsh Bend. Love Marsh Bend, it's a beautiful area. Let's look at some photos. It's a pretty house. One car, it's really like a 1.5 car garage. You could definitely put a car in a golf cart. Front lanai, little picket fence here is cute. Love the landscaping, love these. Pretty. Okay, so here we are in the house, finally. All right. I don't mind the layout of these homes. I mean, the only thing I don't like is the fact this opens right into your living room. And like I think there should be a small little wall here. Just blocking some of this, but it is what it is. Little dining area, nice. Again, we don't need 5 photos of the dining area, folks. Move us forward. Ooh, I am testy today. All right, Formica countertops, gas stove, cute little cabinet back here. I love that. All right, so I think this is the laundry. That's going to the garage. Here it is. Okay, and there's a garage. All right. Again, we should move it out. Come on. Master, here we go. So you walk in, here's the kitchen. You walk in, here's the master. You got some little roughness here going on with the floor. It may need some new carpet. Unfortunately, with cameras, they show everything wrong with carpets. That's what happens. It may not look like that in person, but you could tell in the camera it's going to need to be replaced. So maybe this was a rental. I'm not sure. It's cute. Is this the master bath? Not sure. Nope. Well, it must be the master by the looks of it. Okay. So here's the master. And there's the closet. So you're going to walk in shower, toilet, and sink in there. Small master. Surprise, actually. There's a closet. Here's the other bed, I think. It's nice. Good size. The good thing about this model, they have good size bedrooms. There's the shared bath. There you go. Yeah, I don't mind this house. If you're looking for something basic, you want something furnished, ready to go, maybe this is the house for you. But sitting at 1,148 square foot, 299, sitting at 260 a square foot. So think about this one, and let's go from there. So if you're looking to buy a house in the villages and you want the truth, the honesty of our channel and what it provides, and you want to protect that $15, $10, $25,000 deposit, I highly recommend you watch some of our videos and sign up and subscribe, because there's a lot of people that don't want you to know that, unfortunately. If you haven't been to our website, go to the Villages tab, buy a home, fast home search, download our map. It's been hugely successful. Go to our open house tab. If you're going to do a lifestyle visit, please let us know, because I will put you on our calendar. We'll meet up with you, give you some information, give you the ins and outs of what's going on, show you how we can protect your deposits. And yes, we can show you VLS homes, so you don't need a VLS agent unless you're buying a new home. That's about it. New build costs. Thinking to buy new? Now as we're talking about it, download our page. It'll show you what you're going to spend updating that new home. Is the reason why it's probably 30, 40, 50 grand less than an existing designer or courtyard villa. Buyer's manual is fine. House checklist. I have a 1-page checklist for you. I print them out, bring them into every single house to fill out what I like, what I dislike, and go from there. But if anybody has any questions, please like and subscribe down below, and I will talk to you soon.